Hey, what's up, guys? It is the Heiserheimer here, and we're gonna do something a little different today because I've been a little sick and a little sick of the verbose memes. So I'm thinking we should read a nice little fan fiction here entitled "Harry Potter and the Stoneheart Penis." It's a wonderful lyrical piece by J.K. Rowling on the floor. What a funny little meme there. But without further ado, let's get into this literature, shall we? Hermione awoke to screams. She had fallen asleep in the Gryffindor common room with her various erotic spellbooks splayed about all around her.
I wish I had a man,
she thought to herself silently. But back to the screaming! Hermione arose cautiously from her comfortable leather chair that caressed her virginal vagina, just so. The screams were obviously emanating from the boys' dormitory. She immediately rushed to the source of the screaming. But alas, she was stopped at the door to the boys' dormitory by that retarded mongoloid kid who's in all the books. You know the one. I think his name is Neville or something. He said, "You can't come in here. You don't have a penis." Hermione jumped on his face and suffocated Neville with her cunt muscles. You know, I just hate being suffocated by cunt muscles. She rushed into the sleeping chamber and saw a truly disturbing scene. Harry was lying spread eagle on his bed with Ron slamming a brand new Nimbus 3000 up Harry's bleeding anus.
"Blimey, Hermione!"
exclaimed Ron as he flushed a deep red. Actually, it was the same color as Harry's bleeding rectum.
"I didn't see you there."
Harry was still moaning in ecstasy. It seemed he was so focused on his bleeding anus that he didn't see Hermione's flabbergasted face. Hermione finally regained her composure.
"Godric's gonads, Ron! It looks like Harry will need a powerful healing spell after that ordeal."
"Booger, Hermione," said Ron.
"I don't think they're all shit for balls Dumbledore will take kindly to Harry's bleeding anus." What the fuck?
Harry finally spoke up.
"Hermione, do you want to get in on this?"
Hermione winked at him.
"Oh, Harry, you know that I only take my broomsticks up my throbbing love tunnel."
Ron was staring at Hermione with a dazed look on his face. Suddenly, a hippogriff crashed through the window. You may have not known it, but hippogriffs have a sixth sense for broomstick rape. Oh, do they now? And this particular one, Buckbeak, had a huge rager already. Whoa! I don't even know. Buckbeak was only used to mating with its own species, so it perched on the window and started jacking it as Harry started brooming Ron's poop chute. Ron's poop chute. 1 orgasm, 2 orgasm, 3 orgasms. Buckbeak was moaning in delight. A hippogriff has a very loud call, so naturally everyone heard. In rushed Professor McGonagall. She stared for a second, and without saying anything, shredded off her robe and underwear, showing off her glowing, wrinkly body. Alright. She jumped on top of Neville's lifeless body. Oh, that's right, Neville was suffocated by the cunt muscles. That's right. And she took control and pumped him on top until his dead ass came. Yo, the nigga dead ass came. All of the sudden, Draco Malfoy enters the room.
"Oh, whose feathers, Draco?"
Harry exclaims, even though we are
"Enemies, could you do me the honor of putting your old splintered broomstick inside of my stretched out asshole?" "I lost it!"
said Draco, and he ran out of the room. After this happened, Ron just said,
"I heard that he can't get it up."
Everyone chuckled, and then he got back to their business. In walked Hagrid, who swiftly penetrated Buckbeak and started pumping his short 2.5-inch but hard unit. Out of all words I think I've ever seen used for a penis, why why unit? Yeah, let me just, hey, yo, Ma, you trying to get this unit? Hey, yo, Ma, you trying to get this unit, though? Anyway. But hard unit inside of the hippogriff's tight poo hole. He jizzed with pleasure. Well, that was quick. As the hippogriff continued to squawk. Its high-pitched squawk caused the foundation of the shitty Gryffindor common room to collapse. Nobody noticed that this show fell into the Quidditch room, right in the middle of the match between Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw. Practically everyone in the shoe were watching Harry in the school. Were watching Harry brooming Ron, Professor McGonagall fucking the shit out of the lifeless Neville, Hagrid giving it to Buckbeak, and Hermione pleasuring herself rapidly. Soon everyone in the stand started to drink. Okay, what the fuck? Everyone, that is, except for Cornelius Fudgepacker. This director of Ministry of Magic was asexual, like Mateo. So he got no pleasure from watching a boy be penetrated by a broom. Luckily, Cornelius Fudgepacker had ass cancer that he got from being a faggot. Ooh. And watching the production or Rent more than 0 times. Suddenly, J.K. Rowling landed in her private jet and announced in her annoying Cockney accent as she gripped bags of money, "As you can see, I decided to take the Harry Potter series in a more adult direction. I think once Harry reached his 5th year, he would trust his friends enough to allow them to show him large objects up his ass. His parents did die, you fucking assholes. Voldemort iced those nigga. You had made nigga this Harry Potter parents, now you're gonna be get by my wand." Then Harry's mom was like, "Fuck damn, I gotta die respecting my son, my love will go protect that nigga." And Voldemort was like, "Ha, that shit man ain't get, y'all gonna get iced." And that's basically what happened. Needless to say, everybody was shocked. Suddenly, and without warning, that one Irish kid, his name's Seamus O'Drinky Fights, or some fucking shit, started to clap, and the entire magical world joined in the horny hippogriff. Needless to say, it was super emotional and shit. Blah blah blah, a lot of pirates showed up and raped all the women. The end?